to those old lies. Follow your dreams, you'll see what you can be when you believe. Never give up on your dreams. That shining good your world can be. Reach for your dreams, believe you can be what you wanna be. Follow your dreams and you'll see how shining good your world can be.
Yeah, of course. Well, you know, I've been busy now. Yeah, I didn't do reviews for a long time, but now, hey, when you jump back in, you just gotta go. Oh, wait, they're back again. Alright, yeah, talk to you later, man. All hail the Gubzlef army, and what have I for you today, my friends? Combiner Wars, Motormaster. And he's looking quite fantastic. You know, and this is really what the mold should be, not Optimus Prime. And I kind of think Hasbro just said, oh wait, look, he kind of looks like Optimus. Let's make an Optimus out of this mold too. Yeah, nice job there, Hasbro. So, don't worry, even Felsbug wasn't fooled by that. And he passed on it. Ha, gotcha there. But Motormaster, I've always liked Motormaster. I always wanted to get Menasor, but yeah. Like, the only times I saw him was in a set, and that set was too expensive. So, yeah, he was always out of reach, but now I can put together Menasor. Yeah, so, yeah, basic box right there, Combiner Wars, Motormaster. So let's just give a quick look. Hired hands. Good man. Alright, now turn it. And here we've got a pretty nice picture of Menasor right there, and then the back. And the back. And the back shows all the Stunticons together forming Menasor. And number 3 is Motormaster. Yes, and it says, Motormaster punishes enemies and allies alike with the brute force of a tyrant, breeding fear and hatred in all who encounter him, even his Stunticon teammates. Yeah, so, he's my kind of guy, I guess. I can appreciate a tyrant. So, nice job there. And there, you know, there they all are, the Stunticons, Dragstrip, Dead End, Motormaster, Breakdown, and the new one, Off-Road. And I'm sure that probably bothers Felsbug, but I really don't care. Yeah, so I'm okay with it. Alright, to the side, Flaming Comet, and the front. Right, so there he is. So we'll just open him up and check him out. So it'll be pretty fantastic, I think. So, yeah, I'm optimistic about it. So let's do this. Push the button. And here's Motormaster in his truck mode. Looking pretty good. I actually enjoy this truck mode, and it looks very good. It's just missing a lot of paint apps. I mean, you could just tell a few more paint apps would have really helped this guy, especially when you get to the side and you see the windows missing paint apps. Yeah, and of course wheels could have used a little bit, but overall this has the right look to it. I do like that in truck mode there's nothing obvious. Yes, you could tell it's a Transformer, but it doesn't have kibbles sticking out. For example, Galvatron. And actually they match up pretty well in size. Where, you know, when you go to the front part, yes, the front cab looks better, but it's shell forming. But when you get to the back, you know, Galvatron has this, whereas Menasor, yes, so in that, Menasor has got Galvatron beat. So, there you go. But, very nice cab, and just to compare size, here he is with Evasion Prime. So, you could see how these size up. He's about the same size as Galvatron, bigger than Evasion. Because if we put Evasion, you can see the size difference. There you go. So let's get him into his robot mode. Now, let's get Motormaster into his robot mode. Now, the easiest way to do it, just separate, well, actually, every part of this is easy. So you move out the arm, flip this down, same thing here, move out the side, flip this down. Then we go, open up the front, and take these two pieces here, flip them back. Okay, and rotate the hands so that they're forward. So you want this grill to the front, along with the hands rotated, yes, like that. Lock them in there. Once you do that, everything else is intuitive. Move the legs down. I'm going to move the chest to here. And take this back piece. It's going to lock together right there. Once you do that, flip the head around. And lastly, the feet. And there's Motormaster. Really simple transformation. Now there is one more thing you can do if you like. An alternate head. So if you want to, move this down. You could flip the Menasor head up. And you could throw the Menasor head. Of course, it looks ridiculous, but it is an option. So, yeah. Let's take a good look at Menasor. Not Menasor. Let's take a look at Motormaster. And here's Motormaster in his robot mode. And I do like the head sculpt, but I will say I was a little spoiled back in the day with the BotCon set. You know, when they had the BotCon set based off of the animated series, and they created the new head sculpt for Motormaster, and it really was like based off of, I don't know, James Hetfield from Metallica. And he had those mutton chops and just looked awesome. And that is the one that I really would prefer. But this is pretty good too. I have to admit, they did a great job on the head sculpt. Very G1-esque. So any other thing is a frivolous complaint. Now, again, the upper body, everything looks great on him. Everything goes together well from top to bottom. He just seems to be missing paint apps. I mean, the details, even if you look at his legs, the chest, tons of details throughout the figure that are just lost because of, well, lack of paint apps. So he ends up just looking more like a gray mass. And it's worse in Menasor mode. In Menasor, there's so many awesome details, but you lose them because of, just because of the color, the gray and the black. Nothing against black. Black is fantastic, but it does lose the details. So there you go for the back. And I like the way everything's nice and neat back here. Really does look good. Alright. So, there he is. Oh, articulation-wise, head, 360. Tilt down, tilt up. 360 on the shoulders. And actually, you even have this to the side. You can get a few clicks there. Below this shoulder, 360. 90-degree elbow. Little bit of tilt up based on transformation. He does have 360 for the waist. His hips, nice, got clickety hips, forward, back, ratchets. The knee, 90 degrees, rotation above the knee, and a little bit of tilt. So you've got everything with him for articulation and size-wise. Since I already brought them out, here you go. Him and Gubzlef. He's bigger than Gubzlef. So that's a pretty good size, or if you have Optimus, you can do that. Okay. So he's bigger than the Evasion Mode Prime. So there you go. Let's put him into Menasor mode, which is very simple. Something that I actually like about the Combiner Wars. They're very intuitive figures. So let's get to it. Alright. Head goes down. out of place. Now the arm, rotate the arm around, flip it up, and it's just going to peg in. There's a little peg hole there, there's the peg right here, and that just pegs in, and then you flip the arm down. Ditto for the other side. Flip down the arm. Now for the legs. Rotate 360. Well, not 360, 180. 2, 3 clicks. Then rotate, and you're going to move this down and then flip this up. Now this tab here clicks into this right here. So you might have to just play with it just a little bit to get it to pop in. There it goes. Once it does, good. You're all good. So again, 1, 2, 3 clicks. Rotate. Flip it up. Lock that in, and there you go. This part unhinges here. Push up into the chest cavity there. And right, that's the way it goes. Open up the chest to reveal the head. Flip it back. And then we have Menasor. And Menasor, actually the head sculpt is very, very nice. It is a very nice head sculpt that they have. And a lot of Menasor. Because in pictures, he doesn't look good because if you look at the chest, you can see so many details. Even in this part here, even in the cavity here. Lots of details throughout it, but when you move it back, all those details disappear into just black and gray. So once you move him back, you end up with a figure that just looks gray and black, which isn't really fair to the figure. Now I will say I have assembled him, and he is a bit out of proportion. When you put them together, the proportions just aren't right, which really hurt the figure. But I do like this figure much more than I thought I would. Yeah, seeing the pictures, the production pictures, and then the general pictures, he doesn't look that good, but when you see him in person, he looks better. Now, the hands I don't like, and when you look from the behind, when you see this weird stance, like, I've got to take a poop. Yeah, that's, not so great, but as a whole, I think this is a very good figure. And I do enjoy the Stunticons because they're evil. So let's wrap this up and I'll give you my final thoughts. Almost forgot one thing. And it's Hired Hand's fault. I never make mistakes. Alright. Menasor's sword, or, well, it's Menasor's sword and it's Motormaster's gun, I suppose, yes. But very nice, detailed. Yes, would have been nice. A little bit more paint apps would have worked. But it is a nice silver. It does work. So there it is. So you can hold it in his hand, or you can hold it as a gun. Whichever way. I mean, if you hold it this way, I guess it could be a gun. This way. Maybe Marky Mark can use it. I don't know. But, yeah, it's going to be a sword. So, final. So, what's my opinion of Motormaster? Motormaster is great. I really, going into it, I mean, he doesn't look good in pictures. And just like Menasor. Menasor does not look good in photography because a lot of the details get washed out. Same thing for him. The gray just washes it all out. But when you see it up close, you're like, wow, that's really awesome. And for me, yes, I love this figure. I think it's amazing. I think it's fantastic, yeah. And I'm happy I got it. And I got to review it. All because Fezbek didn't want to review Dragstrip. Hey Fezbek, I reviewed Dragstrip like 2 months ago. Where's the video? Where's the video? Yeah. So now it's going to be odd because I'm going to be talking about Dragstrip after this video comes out. Even though Dragstrip I did the review like 2 months ago. And he never put it up. He's lazy. So great figure, a lot of fun, and I enjoy the fact that it's pretty simple. Plus the look of him. I think he does look great. And yeah, the Combiner Wars are awesome. Support Hasbro when they're doing good stuff. It's when they're doing garbage like RID, then they deserve our scorn. So, my opinion, if you see them, pick them up, you'll enjoy them. All hail the Gubzlef army, Gubzlef out. Alright, hide hands. Push the button. Push. What are you doing? Why are you giving me a thumbs up? Don't give me a thumbs up. Just push the button. Okay, push. 1, 2, 3. Push the button. Right. That one. The red. Yeah. You got it. Now push down. Push. Do you need a cookie? I will give you a cookie.